Hello, Budget Kings and Queens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Budgets with Elma, and today I am going to be talking about my no spend challenge, okay? And if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you like what you see, and if you do, think about becoming part of the family by liking, sharing, and subscribing and joining us. And if you're returning Kings and Queens, welcome, welcome back. As always, I love having you here. Okay, we're going to dive into my no spend challenge. And I know you've been hearing me discuss this in all my other videos. This is my no spend challenge month. But I wanted to go over what it is, how to do it, okay, and what is the pros and cons of doing it. What is the benefit behind doing the no spend? Today, I'm using my tracker that I have created myself, okay, the no spend challenge. And I will include a link to the freebie so you can print your own if you would like to do the challenge with me or do it the following month, okay? But I am actually doing it for this month of August, okay? Now, before I jump into how you do it and a little bit of tips about it, let me know in the comments below, have you ever done a no spend challenge before? If you have done so, when did you do it, okay? And which one did you do? Did you do one that was weekly? Okay, some people do it every other day. Some people do it half a year. Some people do it once a month. Some people do it quarterly. It all depends on you and what you feel that you can handle. So for me specifically, I am doing a no spend month, okay, for the whole month of August. All right. Now, before I dive into it, okay, I'm going to go over some tips before doing the challenge, and then I'm going to go over the rules on how to do the challenge, okay? Now, my tracker that I have created, it does come in color, but I just happen to do it in black and white, okay? Because my daughter, she's getting ready to start her college semester. So she's been doing a lot of printing of her syllabus, her class schedule, and some other things that she needs to get ready for her college folders, binders, agendas. So she has used all my color ink. So I'm only left with black and white. So that is why my template is black and white, okay? But when you are printing it from the link, you have the option of doing it in color or just doing it in black and white. I just wanted to put that out there. All right, let's get it started, okay? I'm going to move this over, and this is the tracker here. All right, let's go over some tips, okay? Some valuable tips that will help you along the way to get started, right? When you're doing a no spend challenge, the first tip I am going to give you, okay, which is very important, is number one, you need to know why, okay? You need to know why you're doing the challenge prior to doing the challenge, right? What is pushing you, or what do you feel in your life is pushing you to ask for a no spend, which some people call it a no buy, okay? So you won't be buying anything, you won't be spending, okay? Only on your essentials, okay? Your four walls and whatever cash envelopes that you have actually budgeted for in your budget, okay? So again, tip number one, before starting the challenge, you need to know your why, okay? And again, if you have done a no spend challenge for this year, okay, let me know, how did it make you feel, okay? How did it make you feel, okay? I really want to know, since this is my first time doing it, okay? Number two, okay, is pick a time, okay? What do I mean by that? Timing is everything. As with anything we do in our life, everything needs to be timed, okay? When you're doing a challenge, you need to be specific on how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and for how long you want to do it. What I mean by that is, for example, you don't want to start a no spend challenge when you know it's a month that you're going to be spending a lot of money. You have events you're going to, you're going on vacation, and you may have some big annual bills that are due, such as car insurance, the 6 months payment, or your Amazon annual bill may be due, like things like that. You want to pick a month that you know you can actually achieve it. Okay, we are all humans. There may be days that you have to spend, okay, on the no spend. However, you want to try your best to pick a date and a time in a month that really works with you and your budget, knowing that you have a less chance of spending money. The key to the no spend is to spend as less as possible, only on your essentials, right? Your four walls and nothing extra from that, okay? So, number 2 is pick a time. Timing is everything, okay? Number 3, you need a accountability partner, okay? Someone that will keep you accountable, right? Make sure you're actually staying on top of actually achieving this challenge. And not just for this challenge, anything you're doing in life, anything you're doing new, something you're trying, a challenge you're trying, a new fitness challenge, right? A new diet, a new anything you want to do in life. It's always good to have accountability partners, someone you can tell that you're actually doing it, that will keep you accountable when you're falling back, or you need that support, or you need that push, or you need that encouragement. You definitely need accountability partner, okay? And for me, being a YouTuber and letting you guys know that I'm doing a no spin, you guys, my royalty kings and queens, are my accountability partners. So by me telling you and keeping you posted on how I'm doing on the challenge is helping me to stay on the challenge. There was like a study done, and it says that people who are doing any challenge, that post their challenge on a regular basis, whether it's on their social media platform, share it with family and friends, kids, husband, significant other, or just on anything, letting people know, have a better chance sticking to the challenge, because they know people are watching, they know people are paying attention, and they know people will call them on it if they fall behind, right? So it is very important that you have accountability partner, okay? So let people know you're doing it. Let people know you're doing it is key, okay? So you need accountability partner. Okay. Number 4, okay, which is very important. Very, very important. You need to meal prep, okay? Let's put plan your meals, okay? So by planning your meals, you will eat out less, because of course the point of the challenge is to spend less, all right? So when you're doing your grocery shopping, you want to make sure you have everything you need that's within your budget for your grocery category, and so you can eat out less. Now that doesn't mean you cannot eat out. If you did budget to eat out due to an event coming up that you had planned already and have a cash envelope, or have that in your sinking funds or your variable envelope to spend for that specific date or dinner, then you can take it. But the point is to spend as less as you can and stick to your budget, okay? The key is to do no spend as much as you can, okay? So that is very important to meal prep, okay? All right. You want to stop any memberships, right? It's very important that you stop any memberships that you may have. Okay? That means any subscriptions that you know that are coming up, you need to stop those just for the month of when you're doing the no spend. The key things are for you to do no spend, right? Now, I'm not talking about if you have like monthly medical subscriptions of meds for the family, or vitamins that you guys take on a regular basis that is needed for your health and for your well-being. Those, of course, you would continue to take. But if it's anything outside of unnecessary things, like all these multiple subscriptions to all those different channel subscriptions, you can cut those just for the month and save that amount in your pocket, right? The key is to save money, which is key, okay? Now, you want to have, number 6, a tracker, okay? Okay, you're going to be tracking your expenses. And you're going to be, number 8, tracking your no spend, okay? Either on a calendar, okay? In this case, I am using my piggies that I created, okay? And that will help me to stay on top of doing my challenge, okay? Now let's go over the rules, okay? What is key to actually do the challenge? Rule number 1, okay? Have a start and end date of when I want to do the challenge, okay? Number 2, I have to have my reason, okay? My reason or goal. Number 3, I need to know what I cannot buy. Okay. And number 4, my exceptions, right? Exceptions to the rules, right? What you know that's okay. In this case, you can break, okay? So that is key to know. By the way, if you hear a little noise in the background, those are my mini-me's. Today is Friday, and I am taking them to their open house meet and greet to meet their teachers before the school year starts. So I'll be bringing in all their supplies. So you may hear them moving about in the room because we're getting ready to go. I'm actually off today, this Friday, which I'm super happy, okay, because it's one day closer to the weekend. And so as I'm doing that challenge, I do hear them discussing the challenge. I do hear them in the background, okay, getting ready for us to go, okay. So now let me fill in those key things. Again, you will need to have your start and end date, right? You need to, number 2, have your reason and goal. Number 3, you need to have the list of things you cannot buy. And number 4, the exceptions to the rules, okay? Now let's go over. Here's again my template that I created, my tracker. Excuse me. Okay, and here's my tracker expense list here, my template. Whenever I purchase anything on the days that I do that are not part of what I have budgeted for or an unexpected expense, I will then put the dates, what it is, the amount, and what category it falls in, okay? And on my template here, I am, as I mentioned, I've already started it for this month of August. And today is, I believe it's the 18th, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and count up to the 18. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And as I've mentioned, I'm already doing this challenge, but I just want to get the template ready for you to see how I'm doing it on the challenge, okay? So my start date is 8/1/2023, and my end date will be 8/31/23, okay? And what I'm doing, each pig that I don't spend on, I save $5. And for the days that I do spend, out of my no spend days, I am saving $10 to penalize myself for spending, because the key is for me not to spend. But regardless, I will be saving for the 31 days, okay? Regardless whether I spend or I don't spend, but I double charge myself for the days that I do, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and continue putting the rest of the dates. Okay. And if you have done a no spend before, how many times have you done it? Okay. Let me know that in the comments below. right, 30 and 31. Now, I am going to go ahead and put my reason, okay? So I'm just going to write it here. My reason, okay? And the reason why I'm doing it is because I did big shopping in the month of July and previous month to get my kids ready for school. So I'm currently trying to organize myself, especially with the school year starting next week, but overall in my life to get myself a little more organized, not just with my living, right? But also my budgeting and also just organizing my life in general, especially my budget. Okay, so that's why I need the reset the way I am spending. So my reason for doing it is that I want to reset, okay, my spending. Okay, that is one of the reasons. Okay, next reason is I want to save money, right? I want to save as much as I can because I've been spending so much for back to school. And of course, I just came from VK. So I just want to restart, resave, rejuvenate my life in all aspects, okay? So that's why I'm doing it, okay? And number 3, I want to start my 150 envelope challenge. And I'm going to abbreviate that, okay? Because by saving, I will be having a head start and actually being able to cash stuff for that. All right, and I'm just going to put this like that, a little color. All right, so that is my reason. Now, let me know in the comments below, what was your reason if you did do a no spend challenge before? What was your reason why you wanted to do the no spend, okay? The next one I'm going to do is the no buy list, right? Oh, let me do that with a marker and keep the theme going. The no buy. And that's my mini-me's in the background if you hear them. They're excited. They can't wait to go to open house. All right. So the no buy, okay? So for the no buy, I cannot buy. Okay, let's see. I cannot buy nothing that's not budgeted for, okay? That's number 1, okay? No buying any coffee, no coffee. And if the coffee that I am having, okay, no Starbucks, no Dunkin', but the coffee that I am having is, store brand, right? Just I could still have those brands, but it'll be in my grocery list, right? I'll buy from the actual grocery store, but I won't be going to actual coffee shop, okay? No online shopping. Oopsie. All right. I made the L too big, but you get the point. No online. Let me do it with the marker. See if that's a little bit better. No online shopping. No Amazon, right? No Etsy. Oh my gosh. No Temu. Oh my gosh. Okay. No online shopping. No Walmart, no Target, nothing whatsoever. So no shopping. Okay. No clothes. Shoes. Buying, right? Seriously, no buying. Okay. We're going to just stick to what is budget for only, okay? So that means no impulse shopping whatsoever. So there we go. We have our list. And I'm going to try to stick to it the best I can. And remember, if you fall off a day where you do spend, that's okay. track it on your expense tracker, and then keep it moving. Okay? The key is to keep going. All right? Don't stop until you're done with the challenge. Okay? We're human. Okay? Things happen, but let's try to stick to the challenge the best way we can. Okay? And the final one is the exception. Okay? And make sure that is in frame. So I'm going to move this slightly up so you could see everything. And exceptions to the rules. All right. And there you go. And here we go. All right. So the exception to the rule. Let's write that down. Okay, to wrap up how to do this challenge. All right. So with the exception to the rule, oopsie, I can only, okay, spend on the 4 walls. If you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, you should know, right? That is shelter, utilities, food, and transportation. So I can spend on my fixed expenses, okay? That's what that means. Fixed expenses only, okay? I can also spend on my cash envelopes, okay? That is within my budget. So anything that I budget for, I can spend on, okay? If I don't budget for it, I cannot spend on it. And if I do, again, what do? I write the expense down on the tracker, okay? And I keep it moving. Because the key, again, to this challenge is number 1, to not spend, right? No spending, no buying. Only on your key essentials, okay? Your 4 walls and the cash envelopes that you have actually, okay, budget for, okay? And if you do spend, you keeping track of it and you keep it moving. The key is to finish the challenge and to save as much as you can. Okay? Again, my name is Budgets with Elma. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you understand how the challenge works. Okay? And if you have done it before, comment that you have. And which one did you do? Did you do a monthly one, a weekly one, okay, a quarterly one, okay? And some people even do a yearly one. Those are for the people who are hardcore doing the challenge hard. And I am only spending on, again, fixed expenses, cash envelopes that are budgeted for, and nothing else, okay? And then that's pretty much it. I have my reason why, what I cannot buy, and what my exceptions are, okay? With that being said, thank you for coming to my challenge. Look at me, my challenge, my channel, to learn about the challenge of no spend, which some people call no buy. With that being said, my name is Budgets with Elma, and I will see you on my next video. Happy Friday, and have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on my next video.